Yo, 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 what's good? What's going on? Welcome back to Forex is Stupid. And yo, another day, another journey into the trading world. All right. So whether you're doing Forex or whether you're doing stocks, Forex in general is for me. But doesn't matter what you do, these things will apply for you. So what is the lesson for today? Well, last episode we talked about why Forex is for me. All right. So now in this episode, we're going to talk about the psychology and the mindset that you need to have going into Forex and remaining into the foreign exchange market or the market period. Again, whether it's Forex, stocks, crypto, commodity, it doesn't matter where you go. You need to have this mindset. Binary option, it doesn't change. High frequency trading, it does not change. Okay, so let's get into it. We're going to talk about the do's, the don'ts for me. Again, these are things that you can apply for yourself, but if you feel like, hey, that doesn't work for me, that's fine. But I promise you, along the way, at some point in time in your journey, this will apply to you. So, again, I'm speaking from my point of view and the experiences that I have had, and I only can hope that this helps you along your way so you don't feel alone. So if you do run into some of these situations, because you will, you don't feel as bad. Now, you're going to feel bad, but you're not going to feel as bad because you have to learn in Forex. This is anything. You have to learn in the skill set. When you learn how to play basketball, when you first start, you don't know how to dribble. Now, you can come in with you can have some talent. You can have some skill sets already put into you. Maybe you could dribble with your right hand, but you don't know how to dribble with your left. You don't know how to dribble between your legs. You don't know how to go behind your back. You need a coach to show you all that. And you got to put practice in. He's going to have to be disciplined he has to show you discipline and instill some discipline characteristics into you. So this is the same thing with any other skill. We're just taking it away from the court, like basketball, and then we're putting it into the market world, okay? So basketball was just an example, but if you're a gamer and you likes to play video games, I'm pretty sure when you first started off, you was not the best gamer in the world. You probably sucked ass. I'm just being honest. You probably sucked all type of ass. But you went and did some tutorial, like for instance, Mortal Kombat. You got a portion on there where you can go and you can practice, and they show you different setups, different moves. If you press this button with this button, you get this attack, this button with this attack. And then next thing you know, you are a really good fighter. Because you have played the towers, you have played against the computer, you have played against people, you lost, you won, and you figure out what was made for you. And you knew which character is the best to use for you. Out of all those characters, you know what character is best for you. That's the same thing we've got to do with foreign exchange. Out of all these strategies and all these influencers and mentors and all this information that you're getting, what is best for you? All right, so let's get into it. The psychology of trading is really crazy. You'll hear a lot of people talking about it, but we're talking about being a successful trader, all right? If you come into this world of trading, you want to be a successful trader. The reason why so many people fall off, because they're not successful. They don't take the time to continue to put the work in to become a profitable trader. They just say, oh, I've been trading for a year. This is not working. I quit. I've been trading for 6 months. I quit. I've been trading for 2 years. I quit. Your journey is not going to be the same as a lot of people's journey. Honestly, you're not going to be a profitable trader until about your third year, to be honest. A lot of people would tell you, I'm a profitable trader in my first year. Lies. You still have bad habits. What's the difference between a basketball player that's in elementary or middle school versus a basketball player that's in the WNBA? Their skill set has been keen and has been molded and shaped and mastered in the WNBA or the NBA versus when you first starting off. And they don't just become famous into the world of WNBA or NBA off the bat. Out of all the players, they have to master themselves so they could be shown on the court. They could be highlighted out of all the players on the court. So this is kind of what we're doing right now. We're keening ourselves to be the best player on the court. We have to be disciplined. We have to show everybody we're the best player on the court. And the only way we can do that is being within ourselves, mastering ourselves, knowing where our weakness is and where our strengths is. All right? So whether you're a beginner trader or whether you are an expert trader, these rules will apply to you, or these things will apply to you, and it still applies to me to this day. Okay, so to become a successful trader, these characteristics are needed. Discipline. I just told you, discipline is key, not motivation. Discipline. I like to tell people motivation is like a bath. You got to take a bath every day to get the motivation. If you don't take a bath today, what happens? You didn't take a bath today, so you kind of like got you got today on you. You got yesterday on you, depending on what day you didn't take a bath. Same thing with motivation. If you're not much motivated today and you don't go and motivate yourself or put the things around you to motivate yourself, you're not going to be motivated. But discipline is doing things, even when you don't want to do it. Staying inside your routine. So me, again, we're speaking from my personal experience. Me, I have to be in a routine. When I go and sit down at the chart, there's certain things I must do to make myself feel comfortable. I have to work out. That's me. I have to work out to feel motivated because I'm taking that bath, to feel like I can do it. I have to work out. I also have to write my mindset down, so things in my brain is not going over and over and over. That's me. When I sit down at the chart, there's certain things that I'm looking for. There's certain charts that I'm going to look at. I'm not going to look at all these charts. There's commodities and futures and all Bitcoin and all that, cryptos. I'm not going to do all that because I know that's not for me. Right? I like certain trades. So there's 3 trades that I like. And I like to trade GBP JBY, which is Great Britain pound versus the Japanese yen. And I also like to trade gold and I say US 30, but not really US 30. I like to trade GER 30 or SPNX 500. Those are me. Anything outside of that, I really don't care. I will go over the charts with those people inside my academy. So with the students and the investors that I have inside the academy, they don't necessarily trade the same thing that I trade. But I will go on their charts, make sure they're marking it up right and all that. But do I necessarily trade it? No. Why? Because I found out through my experience of trading what I like the best, what works out better for me, and what is attracting to me. All right, so the first thing I would tell you when it comes to being disciplined, you have to find what works for you. So as a beginner trader, and even as an expert trader, instead of looking at thousands of charts a day, narrow it down to like one. Honestly, you just need one trade a day. And if you need a top 3, narrow it down to top 3, because maybe out of those trades, only one chart is moving the best for your setup. All right, so you got to stay disciplined, whatever those rules say. Like I said, I'm not getting in the chart if I don't see certain things because I'm disciplined. Some people will. They will jump the gun. All right. And we'll talk about that. But you have to put rules and routines into play so you can remain disciplined. If not, bad habits will kick in. Okay. So let's move on to the next one. The next characteristic that I feel that you need to have is patience. Oh my gosh. This is key. Look, this should be in bold letters. Patience. Oh my God. Patience. You heard me. Patience is key. You have to have patience in anything you do. You're not going to be the best first starting off. It really gets me when people get into this market with a gambling mindset. I want to make $25 today. I want to make $100 today. I want to make $150,000 a day. I want to make $4,000 a month. Okay. Are you patient enough to put the information in your brain, to go get that information, to read upon that information, to make a plan, some steps out from that information, and then go study it and put it onto the chart? Are you willing to do all that? Be patient with yourself to learn the skill, to be able to make $4,000 a month, to be able to make $150 a week or $100 a day. Are you able to do that? If you're not able to put $4,000 worth of information in your brain and sit there and build a plan, then you are not worthy to pour $4,000 out of the month from the foreign exchange market. I'm just going to be honest. You're not worthy. You are not enough. Don't think that you're going to come in here and, I just learned the terms buy and sell so I can sell and be profitable in the market. Can you make money without knowing anything? If you refer back to my first episode, yes, you can. I told you that you can learn, you can make money without knowing anything. But in the end of it, somewhere along your journey where you start losing money, yes, you will start losing more money because you have no idea how to protect yourself. You didn't put any rules into play to keep you from blowing your account or losing your money. You're not patient with yourself to get the information that you need to be able to build confidence within yourself. That means if you're not patient within yourself, you're not going to be patient within the market. Some people are not patient people. And a lot of times, if you're not patient, what type of trader would you be? Would you be a long-term trader? Would you be a short-term trader? Would you be an intraday trader? Would you be a day trader? Would you be a swing trader? Would you be a counter trending trader? Like, what type of trader would you be if you don't have patience? Would you be a scalper? 9 times out of 10, if you don't have patience, you do not want to go long-term. And a lot of people don't know that. If I am not a patient person, I should not be in the market for long-term because I am not patient. So long-term trades would not fit me, period. So you would be better as a scalper. So you would need to go look for educators, mentors, and programs and look at the information from people who are scalpers. That way you can find a strategy that suits you best, that you can master from a scalper point of view. Instead of finding an educator who's a long-term trader and they only focus on long-term trades and you go down this rabbit hole because you're not patient with yourself. Now, mind you, I teach my students and families around the world how to look at the bigger picture. So whether you're a scalper or whether you're a short-term trader or whether you're a long-term trader, you need to look at the bigger picture. So you can know how far to trade, so you can build the confidence within yourself. And if I'm a scalper, I know that I can take multiple trades within this long-term picture, this bigger picture. For instance, if you're taking a picture and there's only a few people there, you're taking a picture, you're the photographer, and you tell a person, hey, okay, you got to move here, you got to move there, you got to get to this point. Hey, you get in the middle, you stand right there, you squat, you pose. All right, boom, stay right there. 1, 2, smile, 3, and you take the picture, right? You, as the photographer, knew what all it took for you to get that one perfect picture. You may have took 1,000 pictures, and that's something I learned, that in photography, they take 1,000 pictures of one photo shoot, and they only boil it down to 3 to get the one. All right, same thing. You don't know what that photographer had to do to take that picture and get that perfect picture. Only the photographer knew what it took. Even the people that's moving around, all right, that's inside the picture, the photographer is taking their picture. They're moving around, but they can't really see what they look like. They're in it, right? They're in it. So it's like you can't really see what's happening. You're in the market. You're buying. You're selling. People are buying and selling. It's a lot of consolidation. Things are going on in the market. Different people are in the market today. The same people are out the market tomorrow. All right. So it's so much going on. It's like you inside the picture. You don't know what's going on because you're inside of it. But once the picture is taken and they view the picture, they're like, wow, this is a beautiful picture. They knew they had to take steps to get to that picture, but because they were so close, they couldn't see how the picture would turn out. The photographer had to move it around, give them directions, go here, go there, sit here, move here, pose here. All right, 1, 2, 3, took the picture. They gave them direction like a mentor would do, give you directions so that you can get that picture. And when you look at it, you can be able to see your results and be like, wow, this is a beautiful picture. So if you're inside of it, you never would know what it would look like until you pull back outside of the picture and see the bigger picture. So whether you are a long-term trader or a short-term trader, you should know the big picture, okay? That's all I'm saying. Now, other people will beg to differ. I just need to know what's going on in this time frame. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. But I'm telling you, I have seen so many traders and so many students go dumb. When I say dumb, I mean in the best way. Their trading profile went crazy after they decided to listen to what I just said. take yourself out the picture and step back. And then ask the mentor, how did you get that perfect picture? You know what I'm saying? What was the steps that it took to you get that perfect picture? And then you go try. And then you find out what works for you. Okay, maybe when you become the photographer, it's your turn to take the picture. All right, we're still just in an example, so I hope you're still with me. You're getting ready to take the picture. You're telling them, hey, okay, no, not like this. I can't take the picture this way. Move this way. Step back, step forward, squat, pose. All right, 1, 2, 3, boom. It may not go in those simple directions for you, but you took some of those steps that the photographer that you learned from, your mentor, and you included it. So instead of saying 1, 2, 3, take a picture, you're going to say, all right, on the count of 3, we're going to say cheese. 1, 2, click. You know, it was different setups. You did things to make you feel comfortable. Maybe you had to jingle a teddy bear or something for the baby to smile. But there was something different that you did to get that picture that your mentor didn't do to get the picture, but y'all got the same results. You got the result and it came out beautiful. So that's the same thing when it comes to the foreign exchange market. You have to know what works best for you. Even though you're having mentors to tell you, this is a trend line. This is how I trade. I'm a long-term trader. This is, like I said, this is the trend line. This is a break and retest. This is an inverted head and shoulder. This is chart pattern I love the most. Out of all those things, what works for you? But you got to learn the basic and be disciplined within the basics to even know which chart pattern and which strategy is best for you. And I hate when people say, oh, I got this dope strategy to make you $1 million. A strategy is nothing but rules and setups and steps and routines that specific person has put into play to make them comfortable to get into the market. All right, it's the same thing you would do. You will build certain rules and discipline on steps that will cater to you and make you comfortable to get in the market. So don't ever believe when somebody say they got the best strategy, because just because that strategy is 100% for them, which is damn near impossible to have 100% strategy, because you will guarantee lose somewhere in this journey in the market. The market is not going to guarantee you 100%. It will guarantee you some losses. I just want you to put that in your mind. There is no strategy or set of rules and steps that are 100%. At some point in time, you will hit a sell loss. But that's okay. That's okay. All right, so what steps is best for you? And you gotta be patient. Because if you're not willing to be patient, then you're not worthy enough to pour $4,000 a month out this market. I'm telling you now, it will destroy you. It will take from you, okay? All right, so let's move on. I want to make sure you guys continue to stay with me. All right, resiliency. You gotta have resiliency. A lot of people don't have enough of that. Be resilient, okay? Continue to come to the market and learn. I didn't say get money today. I said learn. If you, again, are not willing to even learn the basics, you are not worthy to make $25 a day. Okay? I'm just being honest. So you got to have discipline. You have to have patience. You have to remain resilient. And you have to be adaptable. Adaptability is another key. The market is unpredictable. But what we're doing, we're trying to predict the market, okay, in the best scenario and setup possible. You have to remain adaptable. If you cannot adapt and adjust in the market, already know, step back from this. This is not for you, okay? You have to remain adaptable. And when I say that, it doesn't mean like, oh, because I see this person making money, I'm going to jump in on that chart. Oh, I see this person making money, I'm going to jump in on that chart. No. Be adaptable to what the market is giving you. If the market's not giving you your setup today, be okay with that. If the market not giving you multiple setups, be okay that within your lot size or the money that you put into the market, be okay that you maybe only could trade 0.01, which is, it's a small number onto that, but be okay with it. Be okay that, okay, if I have a $50 account, I'm only able to trade 0.01. I'm okay with that. All right? Don't be crazy and be like, I'm going to go trade a dollar on to go with $50. You just fucked it up. Because I'm telling you, not even going to be successful. The first drawback that it pulls is going to take you out. whether you was going in the right direction or not. Remain adaptable. No one strategy is going to be perfect, and no one strategy is going to work on all charts. So if you have more than one chart, know that one strategy may be best suit for this chart, and it may not be best suit for the other chart. So be okay with that and be able to adapt to that. All right, the next one the next characteristic I want you guys to put in your mind is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. You got to be intelligent to know that what emotions that you're facing. If I am not in the best mood, I'm angry and all that today, it's not the best idea for me to go be on the chart. Because I'm not in an emotional state, a stable emotional state. So you got to use your brain when it comes to your emotions. What status is my emotion in today? So I could be able to know if I'm going to go sit at this chart to be able to make a trade, or do I need to, give back to my family today and spend time with my family, deal with my mental state. So maybe I have to go meditate. Maybe I need to go pray to God. Maybe I need to just have a day to myself. Well, I listen to trading mindset podcasts such as Forex is Stupid, or another trading podcast like Forex podcast, the Beginners podcast, all right, with Calvin, the new trader. Or I'm trying to think the ones off the top of my dome that I listen to, because I want you guys to go tap into them, because these mindset will help you. Traders improve Traders Improve Trading Podcast. That will help you, all right, by Rolf. I can't say his last name, but he is the creator behind Trade City. Trade City is TradeCitiy. If you go to that, he is behind that. Like I said, he has a podcast where he teaches you about different steps and different things that's in the market. But listen to stuff like that. Listen to the Positive Mindset podcast. That will help you as well. Listen to the PEG podcast. That's a Positive Energy Generation podcast. Listen to those. Listen to something positive to get your mindset right. All right. Listen to it. You also can listen to Motivation Daily by Motivators podcast. You can listen to that. It's going to set you into play to listen to podcasts that are positive, so your mindset could be positive. Excuse me. You also can listen to Be a Light podcast, because in this market, you have to be a light. So be emotional intelligent to know when your emotions are not in the best status for you to trade. And when you got the emotion of confidence, when you're not sitting in doubt, when you believe in yourself, go get on the chart and execute. Okay? That's all I'm saying. You got to be able to do these things. Be confident in yourself. That's the next one. You got to be confident in yourself. If I am confident in myself today, I see my setup, everything is planned out, why not get in the chart? Then you guys do not even know how many people will watch their trade play out. And they saw it happen, but they won't get in. Here's another example. Check this out. I'm not going to say his name, but let's call him Joe. All right, this is a real person. His name is not Joe, but around 2020, COVID time, we was trading. Oh, man, we was trading and we was in the market, right? And me and Joe and a bunch of other traders are on the call, and we're going in. We see US 30 go crazy. It start falling, right? And we're getting in for a sale. Like, mind you, I saw the setup. It was perfect, and we got in. And he seen another setup, which was on gold. And he hit me up like, hey, Shar, I see this setup. I've been watching it for a minute. I'm confident it's going this way. Yo, what should I do? I'm like, yo, get in. Put the call out. He put the call out. I said, I believe in you so much, bro. I'm going to get in too. I got in, and a bunch of other traders got in. Out of everybody that got in, he did not get in. Y'all, I cannot make this up. I'm like, bro, Joe, are you in the trade? He's like, nah, I'm scared. I said, bro, get in the trade. Nah, I'm going to watch. He's watching us profit. Yo, I came out that trade with $5,000. There was other traders that came out with $2,000. Another trader came out with $1,500. We had a trader come out with $250. We had another trader come out with $500. And he watched us make that money on his trade, and he did not get in at all. And after the trade, he was like, dang, I should have got in. Bruh, it's too late now. It's too late now. Now you already have another different emotion towards you. Now you calling yourself stupid. Now you calling yourself retarded. Now you saying all these crazy things about yourself because other people was confident enough within you to get in your trade, but you wasn't confident enough to get in your trade. So be confident, man. This is this market, it wasn't free to the public. So we're retail traders. You know what I'm saying? You had to be qualified to be on the foreign exchange floor, the stock market floor. Now this is open to the public. So you think you're going to come and make money on a skill that people had to be qualified for? Come on, man. Come on, man. Use your knowledge, okay? So you got to be emotional intelligence. You got to be confident within yourself. Everybody has doubt. Even to this day, I work on myself when it comes to doubt. But here's the thing. You have to inhale confidence, exhale doubt. Inhale confidence, exhale doubt. And it's simple. You have to do it, okay? Doubt will be the biggest killer in this game. If you're doubtful yourself, you're going to watch yourself lose a lot of money without even getting in. Okay? All right, even if you get in, you're going to be doubtful. It's going to go a different way. The market knows when you're not confident. Just like a dog knows when you're scared of them. Just like a baby knows when you're not a good person. All right? You got to use those intuitions. And you have to, most importantly, the last characteristic I want y'all to, I'm going to stress this out. You have to continue to learn. Oh, bruh. Y'all don't know how frustrating it is to hear people say, oh, I learned it. I don't need to have another mentor. I don't need to learn this anymore. You need to continue to freshen your game. LeBron James is not on the court right now, like sitting in the middle of the court, sipping on apple juice like, yo, I'm already the greatest player of the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Michael Jordan did not do that. Okay, Kobe Bryant did not do that. Lisa Leslie did not do that. Maya Moore did not do that. Listen to what I'm saying. The greatest did not do that. Michael Jackson did not do that. Michael Jackson, the singer, R.I.P. He did not do that. He didn't say, oh, man, I know how to sing. I don't need to practice. Yes, you do. You need to continue to freshen your skills. You need to continue to learn and be a sponge and be a student. In order to be a profitable trader, a successful trader, you will always remain a student. That's why I'm always constantly investing into different courses and mentorship. And that's inside of my setup. And then not only I'm doing that, I'm taking these courses, breaking them down, and I'm giving the information to y'all in the simplest form so that you can come on and you don't have to waste time into investing in all these courses. You can take time and go through this course, right? And when you build confidence in yourself, you know the next person to connect to, because inside Trenches State Academy, which we are revamping to Trenches Hidden Academy, we're going to give you other mentors that outside of ourselves that are doing it and paving the way. So if you want to go invest into that course, go ahead. I'm not going to tell you not to invest into me. I'm not going to say that. You can invest in me and you don't. You can not invest into any mentorship, actually. You don't have to invest into any course. I'm going to tell you this. If you don't invest into no course, YouTube is free. YouTube University is free. But what I'm going to tell you, without a mentor, you're going to be lost. Okay? Because they're going to give you some tips and some tricks and all that. But you're not going to get the whole sauce. You're going to get like a little meat and a slice of a carrot. You need the meat, the potatoes, and the sauce. Something going to be dry without the sauce. And what we doing here, we got the sauce. Okay? So you can come vibe out with me, Trenches State Academy, Trenches Hidden Academy, or you can go vibe out somewhere else. The sauce is there. And if you don't got the sauce, your food is dry. Okay, I'm just letting you know. So, I don't know what you cooking, but we need to have some sauce on that thing, all right? So, again, the characteristics that a successful trader need is 1, discipline, 2, patience, 3, resilience, 4, adaptability, 5, emotional intelligence, 6, confidence, and 7, continue to learn, man. I really cannot stand a trader that thinks they know everything and has not put money into continuing learning. It really boils my soul because they think they know everything. And then they have the worst psychology of the world. You will see they get angry. They're drinkers. They'll drink themselves straight under the table. Don't be that person. All right. So let's go over some, before I wrap this up, let's talk about some do's and don'ts. All right. We're talking about what type of characteristics you need. Let's talk about some do's and don'ts that a trader needs. Now, all this information is helpful, but it can be confusing. Okay. So I want you to sit back and I want you to reflect on what stage you are in your trading journey and what you need to work on. All right, so the do's that I'm going to give you, I want you to prioritize both your physical and mental health. And I'm going to go a little further. Your spiritual too. So your spiritual, your mental, and your physical health all need to be aligned. And you need to make sure you're checking up on that and you're working on those things to improve, okay? Because if your mental and your physical and your spiritual are not lined up, you're not going to be aligned with your charts. You're not going to be aligned with your confidence. You're not going to be aligned with your faith. You're not going to be aligned with your setup. You're going to not be aligned with your strategy, and everything is going to fall apart. You got to provide yourself with opportunities for continuing education. Like I said, that is a must. You have to understand the market is always continuing, evolving. So that's why you need to continue your education. You need to have a solid trading plan and stick to it. That right there is why discipline is to play. Stick to your trading plan. Don't go outside because somebody said Bitcoin is selling. Who gives a fuck? I'm just letting you know. Who gives a fuck is if gold is moving 1,000 pips? If your ass not trading on gold and that's not a chart that you look on, who gives a fuck? Just be happy that other people are trading off of gold and they're winning. Because you don't really know if they're winning. They could just be saying it. All right, because they see it selling. All right, stay within your trading plan and stick to it. Prioritize your risk management, which means don't over leverage your account. Don't be out here if you got $1,000 in your account trading on $1. That's not $1. That's $10. If it's 0.10, all right, I still think that's too much for $1,000. I think you shouldn't go over 0.05. I honestly think you should stay at 0.01, 2, and 3. Outside of that, you're doing too much. You're risking too much. And your psychological is not going to be able to take it. Because every time the chart going to move, you're going to be looking at it, staring at it, and stalking it like a psycho. And now you've been in anxiety within yourself. You don't have confidence. You have self-doubt that set in. And you didn't do anything that lies within your trading plan. You jumped the gun. And it's a lot. Now you depressed. And now you walk around saying, Forex is stupid. I told you at one point in time you're going to say it. So what are some don'ts? Let me give you some don'ts that I won't do, but the market, and that I am going to recommend you not do, but it's not going to say that you're not going to face these things. It's not saying that you won't do these things. All right. We're about wrapping this up, okay? But I really want you guys to put into play that this is important when it comes to you wanting to be in the market, because a lot of people think this game is lucrative. But it also is a monster. And their beasts do not give a fuck. And I'm going to say fuck. The beasts of the market do not give a fuck if you used your rent money today. They don't give a fuck. All right. And I'm going to tell you some stories about that later. You know, some stories where I have faced some hardships in the market. That may be my next episode. I'll tell you some things where I did stupid things in the market. Such as risking rent money. I had friends to risk rent money, gas money, mortgages, all that. I'll tell you that in a bit, but we'll move on to the next episode. We'll talk about it. All right. So you want to use risk management and prioritize your risk management. Know what's best for you and reduce your risk. All right. Reducing your risk is going to reduce your anxiety. Let me say that one more time. Reducing your risk is going to reduce your anxiety. I'm very pumped up with the things that I'm telling y'all because I have been through it. I've been trading in the foreign exchange market for 4 years now. And with that, I have learned so much. I didn't become a profitable trader. When I mean successful, profitable trader that knows exactly what works for them, what don't work for them. I didn't become that till my 3rd year. And you still think, well, my 4th year, I don't deal with doubt. Man, sometimes I get doubtful, and I know when I'm in my doubt, I don't get on the chart. Because I'm going to be doubtful in my setup. I'm not going to believe in my trading plan, and I'm not going to stick to it. You have to be emotionally intelligent, okay? All right. So Don't let your emotions dictate your decisions. Again, don't let your emotions dictate your decisions. That's what I just told y'all. If I'm angry, I do not need to go angry trade in the market and then I'm going to lose money and then I revenge trade. This is just too much. All right. And again, you're going to be like, Forex is stupid. Fuck this. Yeah. You know, Forex is saying that to you. The market's saying that to you. Ha ha, dummy. Fuck you. And the only person that's winning out of it is the market because they don't give a fuck if it takes your money. I'm trying to tell you. All right. So don't let your emotions dictate your decisions. And please do not overtrade. Quality is more important than quantity. I don't care about the people that's trading 10 times a day. I do not give a fuck about people that's giving out 1,000 calls within a day. You only need to trade one time a day. Sometimes that trade only needs to be once a week. If you're, you know what I'm saying? Depending on what type of trader. Sometimes you only need 2 trades within the week. 1 trade a day. It depends on you. I think it only takes that 1 trade. I know for a fact it only takes that 1 trade. You do not need to be sitting at the chart, wasting your time being a psycho, stalking the chart for 20 trades a day. You're taking away your freedom. This market is going to give you some time where you can go spend with your family, where you can go build a business, where you can go do some things outside of the norm. And if you don't see that opportunity, you'll be swamped into the market. And again, you'll be facing a lot of anxiety, depression, a lot of mental health issues. Okay. So do not let your emotions dictate your decisions. Do not overtrade. Remember, quality is more important than quantity, and do not chase losses. When you chase a loss, you're revenge trading. All right. And that is only going to lead to more losses. And in life, I want you to put this into your perspective. We don't chase anything. We attract. We will attract everything that is meant in the line for us. And that's in life. You must manifest it. I will attract the trade setup that is meant for me. And you stay within that. Once you start chasing it, you lost. Do not chase, attract. I'm going to say it one more time. Do not chase, attract. All right. The subconscious mind. All right. I want you guys to think about your subconscious. It's very important. This is very important to a successful trader. Okay. You must work on your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is a powerful tool for visualizing and getting your goals done. If you can't educate yourself, you can't visualize it, and you can't set goals, your subconscious mind come into play mentally in the negative way possible. Okay. So by you taking control of this power of your subconscious mind, you can gain a deeper understanding of the market dynamics and listen to what I'm saying. And you can anticipate trends before they happen. So you can be confident. You have a clear mind. You can see the setups. And you can predict the things that you see before it happens. With the conscious mind, the subconscious mind clear. All right. So you have to train your subconscious mind. That way it can help you overcome limiting beliefs. All right. You got to overcome self-sabotage behavior. That's what revenge trading is. Sometimes we get mad at things and things are not going our way. We would self-sabotage. And you got to know yourself. If you are really big and bad on self-sabotaging, you have to work on that. Because in the market, you're going to self-sabotage yourself. You're going to revenge trade, and it will affect your account. It's going to affect your mental, spiritual, and physical. Just saying, if you're a person that used to work out, you're not going to want to work out. You'll be walking around saying a bunch of negative stuff. So you have to train your subconscious mind to help you overcome limiting belief and self-sabotaging behavior. All right. These things will hold you back from reaching your full potential in the market as a successful trader. Okay. We trading with the big dogs. We trading with banks. We trading with big traders. And you think they care about these little retail traders? Nah, they want to eat us up anyway. They don't want us in the market. No way. So to reach your full potential, train the subconscious mind, okay? You have to empower yourself with positive beliefs and affirmations. That's why I'm telling you, don't chase, attract. Work on your mental state. Work on your spiritual state. Work on meditating. Do some affirmation. Put positive things around you. This is going to help you be a successful trader, all right, you can build a mindset of success to achieve your trading goals by putting positive affirmations around you. Speak life into yourself. And by speaking life into yourself, you're going to speak life within your trading. Watch. That next thing that you need to know is going to open doors for you. And it's going to lead you into that aha moment. You just need that aha moment. That's it. All right. The belief system of a successful trader is key. All right. You have to change your belief. When you change your belief, you change your life. And it's critical to every aspect of your life other than trading. Okay. Again, this is a skill set that you have to be qualified for. And if you're not qualified for it, I don't care if you wanted to trade. Shit, you're not getting on the floor. Same here. Don't sit your ass down if you are not working on your belief system, okay? Every consistent and profitable trader has to invest in their belief system. They understand that by harnessing and working and improving on their belief, this can transform and shift their mind, their environment, and create anything, bruh. Manifestation is important. And I'm not just saying it because, just because. I'm telling you the truth. These are things that I am continuously working on. My belief system. Life will hit your ass in the face, and then your belief system be all over the place. And you got to go work on it before you go sit your ass back down on the chart. Don't believe me. You can leverage your belief system to shape your confidence as a trader. This confidence allows you to stick to your trading plan even during uncertainty. All right? Look, this increases the likelihood of success if you stay with confidence. Once you are confident, you can try trading your own funds, or you can do prop firms. You can do challenges. You can really go beyond. But if you don't work on your belief system and your confidence is self-sabotaging and doubt, man, don't even worry about it. You're going to be blowing accounts. Ain't nobody going to want you to do anything with their challenge because you're not going to even be competent to do it. You're going to fail and fail and fail and fail and fail. And then guess what you're going to say? Forex is stupid. I told you there's many ways that this happens, okay? So continue to work on your belief system, okay? It really, really means a lot. You have to be an advocate of your own self. You have to be a supporter of your own self. And it's not just in life. It's not just in trading. It's in all aspects of your life. Your faith in yourself has to be profound to impact your trading. Understand what I'm saying? If you have faith within yourself, this will impact your behaviors and your performances and your life of well-being in general. So become aware of your self-encouragement patterns, man. You can change your internal dialogue, the way you look at things in life, and you can create a positive and empowering mindset. And this right here will help you become a successful trader. Successful traders are their own supporters. They invest in their mindset, their health, their well-being, and they treat themselves with kindness and respect and empower themselves and take opportunities from learning and growth. I'm only telling you this from my journey. You don't believe me? Take your journey on yourself and watch you have to face these things, okay? Remind yourself that a successful trader will always improve their success when it comes to their strength and weakness. If you have weakness, you improve on it so you can get stronger. All right? You replace your negative thoughts with positive affirmation and powerful statements. All right? You have to. You have to recognize the impact of self-talk. This will transform your mindset, your health, your well-being, your life. Speak life within yourself, man. Because if you say Forex is stupid, you're only talking about yourself because Forex is only going to reflect who you are, how you feel about yourself. All right? And last but not least, because I know this has been pretty lit things, but I really got in my bag on this one because I really seen people do crazy stuff. For example, there were so many people in 2020 killing themselves over foreign exchange. I remember this story that I saw on the news, and it really shook me because I'm trading and I'm going through these emotions. I'm not really knowing at that moment how to be emotional, intelligent. I'm just trading and trying to figure these things out because I got so much faith in myself. So I'm really trying to figure it out. Making money, losing money, making money. And I seen this guy where he made like almost let's say $500,000. He profited. But excuse me, this was in Robinhood. And I don't know if you know, but Robinhood is not a broker, which means it's not going to protect your money if the trade go the other way. Excuse me. They're not reliable. I mean, they are not responsible for your money if something happens in the market. But if you do a regulated broker, they are. They're responsible. They'll be able to help you. It's like a bank. And there was a systematic error that came through his phone and said that he was in a negative 500,000. And this was a kid. He was like 19, 20. I want to say 21 because he was in college. And he went home that day to visit his family. And the morning that he woke up, he hung himself. He killed himself. Let's just go ahead and put it that way. And they saw the message, but you can't do anything over the weekend because this is when this was happening. He got the message of a systematic error over the weekend that he lost $500,000. And instead of waiting until everything open up and see what happens and go talk to his family, open up and tell them what happened, he couldn't face it because he was never disciplined. He was gambling. He wasn't working on his inner self. He was just making money, being like everybody else in the world, worrying about money. And when he worried about money and saw that it was all gone, his well-being, his health, his spiritual, it didn't matter. And he killed himself just for his family to find out. It was a systematic error. He did not lose $500,000. He gained $500,000. And this asshole would never be able to reap the benefits because he was gambling on Robinhood. And the reason why I said asshole, because that's an asshole thing to do, to take your own life. He had family members that was in the house. He could have went and talked to them about his mental mindset, but he couldn't face that he lost, quote unquote, lost money. He couldn't tell them that. He couldn't face this fact that he was wrong. Just to find out he was still wrong. So yes, I pray for that family. I hate that they had to go through that, but it wasn't just him. So many other people did that shit. So my question is, would that be you? You're so stuck and so wrapped up in your mind and money that you can't be wrong, and you lose and you kill yourself? Would that be you? Well-being is important. All right. It's another form of compassion. It's another form of self-love and self-wealth. And if you don't self-love yourself, you don't have self-compassion for yourself, you don't have self-worth for yourself, you're going to kill yourself. Because you don't love yourself. You're saying all these bad and hateful things. You're stupid. You're dumb. You're an asshole. You're this and you're that. I told y'all, you got to be patient with yourself. You have to speak positive affirmation within yourself. And if you don't, you'll have a bad diet. You'll have poor sleeping habits. You'll be uninterested in things that you like. You won't work out. You'll overindulge in things. You'll be stuck on the chart just looking like a crackhead. You'll have a big impact on yourself in a negative way. And this negative impact will reflect your trading journey and you as a trader in a negative way. So I want you to remember this. Trading requires sustained mental focus and attention. This is a challenge. Trading requires sustained mental focus and attention, which is challenging if you feel fatigued or stressed. So if you're stressed, how can you focus? How can your mental be focused? How can you give the attention to the market that you need if you're stressed and fatigued? You have to care for yourself, and you have to continue to build yourself from the inner to the outer, and the outer to the inner. Okay? So how can I enhance my cognitive function and my memory retention and my focus? How can I work on these things? Here's some tips. There's some ways that I work on these things. I don't know how you go to work on it because I'm giving you the sauce. But if you don't want to take the sauce and your meal be dry, go ahead. But if you want some sauce, here's some ways that I continue to work on my inner and my outer to continue to build my mental mindset. I engage in regular exercising. I go work out. I put these routines. I get up At 5 in the morning, I get up, I stretch, I do my yoga, because I'm 30, y'all. I got to stretch. I got to stretch extra. Do some deep stretching, you feel me? So I got to stretch. I do my yoga. I meditate. I pray. The first thing I do when I get out of bed, I pray. I go to my knees and I pray and I thank God for today. All right, so after I pray, I, of course, brush my teeth, wash my face, and then I go meditate. And then I stretch, and then I'm going to the gym. Okay? So that's one way. I also maintain a balanced diet. You can't be eating all this crazy stuff and thinking that you're going to be ready to be functionable within the market. Man, there's something called itis. You eating all this bad food, you're going to have itis. Okay? And you'll be, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have itis on the chart. So you got to be focused, all right? You got to get a good night's sleep. And that's something that I work on every day because I'm constantly grinding between my business and I'm constantly grinding into this market and improving myself and working on life because I have a wife and I have kids. I have children. I have a mother. Life don't stop because I want to reach goals that my family haven't reached. Life don't stop. So I got to get some sleep. And I am literally still working on it. There'll be days where I don't go to sleep. And mind y'all, I am a veteran. I have PTSD to the fullest, 100%. I have insomnia, and that's literally due to going across seas and staying over in different time zones and come back over here. It will fuck you up. But I constantly work on it. There may be days where I do miss that time, and I feel it. But I'm constantly working on going to sleep at a certain time. All right. So you have to work on it. Get a good night's sleep. Don't overindulge. And then eliminate immediate stressors. If you know certain people are not your way, why would you put them in your circle? If you know this family member don't like you, why would you put yourself in their way? Don't put yourself into position to be stressed. You want to reduce stress, okay? All these things are important. These are all components of effective decision making. And if you don't have these things on a good, positive note, you're not going to be in a good mindset to trade, okay? When your mind is sharp and you are alert, you'll be better equipped to analyze the market data and identify trading opportunities. Stress can impair your judgment, man. It increases impulsivity, which is that trigger. Got that trigger finger. You wanna jump in the market right now. You know what I'm saying? And it clouds your rational decision making. And this can lead to literally costing you to trade in the market. You will be a costly trader, which means you're doing nothing but always putting your money in the market and losing. That's all. So by prioritizing your physical well-being, you'll be able to manage stress, man. And this is what I'm telling you. It's better that you do that you manage your stress and you regulate your emotions. Regular physical activity and healthy lifestyle habits boost energy levels and improve concentration and enhance productivity. Bro, all these are essential elements to help you become a successful trader. I am being so serious when I say that. These are things that I constantly work on every day. So if you think after 4 years that I don't continue to improve my physical and mental and spiritual well-being, that you don't have to, and you just started yesterday, or you only been in the market for a year, you're crazy. The traders that's been in this thing for 12 years is going to tell you the same thing. 15 years. If you don't believe me, go to Ralph, the one I was telling you about with the Traders Improve Traders podcast. Go listen to him. And he would tell you the same thing. He's been trading for 15 years. And he's going to tell you the same thing. So you're going to tell me you better than him? That's like telling Michael Jordan you better than him. You got all the sauce. Mental and emotional well-being is important. And your spiritual is too. All right, so don't be out here believing everything you see on social media. Who gives a fuck about the traders that's showing all their blues and all that shit on social media? We don't give a fuck. We only looking at within ourselves. We only worry about ourselves. Don't get tricked, because social media is a trap, y'all. And you know that. False lifestyles on social media. Okay? So, I want you to become a successful trader. And successful traders take time to build themselves. All right? They don't just take time on their portfolios and on their trades and on their lists. They don't just take time for trading and all that. They think of their path to what it would take for them to be a successful trader, and they work on it. Okay? You have to build a career mindset, a trading mindset. And this mindset is like a muscle. And if you don't work on that muscle, it becomes weak. And you can't use it to the best of your ability. So build this muscle, work on this muscle, and get in your bag. All right. It's time to be consistent. It's time to make those small changes, and you will see how great of a successful trader that you are over time when you continue to work on these improvements. I love y'all, man. And I know this episode was pretty longer than the first episode. But when it comes to your mental mindset, you will hear me say this over and over in multiple episodes that you have to constantly work on yourself. Constantly work on yourself. I give you one last story before we leave. There was a trader that I was trading. Her name is, we're going to change her name up to Susan, okay? And Susan had a daughter. She lived out in ATL, and she had been successfully getting on every day, dedicated, working on these trades, and we had built her account. And then she got on to, I want to say IM, all right? She got on IM, and she got on one of their calls, and everything that we built in that account and went the other way. So she was very sad, and she called me and she let me know, like, yo, mind you, I'm traveling. At this point, I was traveling the world. I was going out to different places. I was going to people's houses to trade with them. And she tells me, man, look, she's crying, she's bawling. I was working on building this account so I could be able to get a car for me and my daughter, and I lost it. You lost the money? So you know what I did, yo? Not only did we make a trip out there to go trade with her, I also said, hey, look, give it one more day. Give trading one more day. Take a step back today, and then tomorrow hit me up, and let's go over your setups. Let's go over some things that happened. Let's talk about it. Let's vent a little bit, and then we're going to find some good setups, and we're going to get into the trade. Y'all, we did that, and that day, I swear, remind you, the day before, she was ready to quit. She was ready to walk away. We waited another day so she could get her mind and mental mindset together, her spiritual together, her confidence together. We got back in the market together, me as a mentor with her. We got back into the market. I let her walk me through her steps, what would make her get into the trade. And she found the perfect setup. We both got in the trade because not only did I believe in her, I wanted her to believe in her. And we killed it. We crushed that, bro. We crushed it. Not only did she make enough to get the car, but she made enough to walk away from the lot in cash. She went to the market and she executed it. Once she got her mindset together, the next day, bro, she sent me a picture of her brand new Jeep that she had bought cash for. And she walked away from the lot. And if she had to stop yesterday, she wouldn't have made that goal. And she had nobody to turn to. She would have made that goal. I allow myself to open myself up to people so they not only can vent. That's the thing about mentorship. A lot of traders and a lot of gurus out there, they're not going to open their mentorship up to first face-to-face. I give you my direct. She called me. She told me her worry, and I wanted to help so bad. I knew that we had to get the mental, the physical, and the spiritual together. So once she took that step back and we started analyzing what is the problem, what is the issue, and was able to align everything together, we crushed it. And she killed that goal, man. And I'm so proud of her today. Shout out to you, Susan. Man, I'm telling you, you can be that person. Give it one more day. If it's not working, give it one more day. All right? Because at some point in time, we all going to say, Forex is stupid. But what are you going to do about it? All right? So thank you guys for coming in once again and sitting down with me and listening to me rant, but give you my experience within the market. Like I said, I've been trading in foreign exchange for 4 years, and I'm still working on building confidence. I'm working on my inner self and my outer self. I'm improving myself every day, and I want you to do the same, okay? Because at the end of the day, Forex is stupid. Yeah.